Welcome back, 5th grade. We're on Domain 7, William Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. Lesson 6, Upper Class, Workmen, and Fairies. Our objectives for today are to compare characters in Midsummer Night's Dream using evidence from Act 2, Scene 1, and we're going to use descriptive details to write about a character. Some key vocabulary for today. Ill-met is came upon or encountered unhappily. Changeling is lovely, charming child, and henchman is an assistant or attendant. So power. Actors often ask themselves how much power his or her character has compared to the others. So thinking about power helps us understand what the characters want and how they get what they want. Even actors in the same scene do not necessarily have to agree, but they must be able to support the argument with evidence. So, who has the most power? So let's talk about Theseus and Aegeus. Theseus is the duke and the ruler, therefore he has more power because Aegeus is actually asking for his help. Now when it comes to Aegeus and Lysander, Aegeus has more power because he's the one keeping Lysander from being able to marry Lysander. Lysander can ask him for something, but Aegeus can say no. Lysander has more power because he figures out a way to defy Aegeus. So this one's a little weird because Aegeus technically has more power, but when we look about the sneakiness of him and Hermia trying to run away together, we can see that kind of Lysander has a little bit more. So it really is a little toss-up there. Lysander, Demetrius. So Lysander has more power. Hermia loves him, and so she will do what he asks, but she won't do what Demetrius asks. But Demetrius has more power because he can compel Hermia to marry him because he has convinced Aegeus that she needs to marry him. Hermia and Helena. Helena has more power. She knows Hermia's secret and can use it if she wants. And then Hermia could have more power because she has the love of the man that Helena actually likes. And with Quince and Bottom, Quince is the leader of the group, but Bottom is the star, so he can actually intervene any conversation. So we would think that Quince would have the more power, but in the actuality, Bottom has the more power. So let's do a summary of 2.1. So our characters are Titania, Oberon, and Puck. Oberon and Titania, the king and queen of the fairies, are in the woods having a huge argument over the custody of a little Indian boy. Their fight is so bad that it is causing incredible chaos in the fairy kingdom, and the only way to fix it is for them to stop arguing. But Oberon wants to punish Titania. He tells his assistant Puck, who is also called Robin Goodfellow, to go fetch a rare flower, the juice of which, when dropped into someone's eyes, makes that person fall in love with the first thing that he or she sees. He plans on using it on Titania because she refused to give him that Indian boy. On this night, the king and queen of the fairies meet in a meadow near the woods. Oberon, ill met by moonlight, proud Titania. Titania, what jealous Oberon? Oberon, am not I thy lord? Titania, that I must be thy lady. Oberon, why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman. Titania, set your heart at rest. The fairy land buys not the child of me. Oberon, give me that boy, and I will go with thee. Titania, not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies, away. Titania and her fairies exit. So our characters. So Oberon wants the boy for a follower and to make up with Titania. But obviously Titania is keeping him from that, and so what he is trying to get is to demand for the boy. So his character is stubborn, jealous, and demanding. Titania wants to keep the boy from him and does not want to do what Oberon tells her. Preventing is obviously Oberon, and what does she do to get what she wants? She just leaves, and she's a proud and determined character. So for writing for today, so productions of A Midsummer Night's Dream can be very different visually. So you're going to describe your version of the fairies in A Midsummer Night's Dream. So what do you think that they would look like? And that is the end of today's lesson. I will see everyone next time.